Tonight, Governor Hobbs is calling on President Biden to use Arizona National Guard troops to help reopen the Lukeville border crossing.
The governor's letter to President Biden is her first move toward easing the border crisis. 12 News political journalist Bram Resnick says it's still not clear when the popular crossing to Rocky Point will reopen. Bram?
Yeah, Jonathan, a former Arizona National Guard commander tells 12 News there are limits on what the soldiers can do at the border. Reopening a border crossing is off limits. Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs has heard the questions all week. Why isn't she sending the Arizona National Guard to the border?
A lot of the politicians calling for this action is not understanding what the scope of their duties might be able to be.
So in an urgent request to the White House, Hobbs is asking President Biden to order the Guard to the Lukeville border crossing, shut down since Monday.
We're certainly talking to the federal government about perhaps sending them under federal orders, which gives them more broader authority to act.
Here's what Hobbs wants from Biden: a federal deployment of 243 Arizona Guard members to help reopen the Lukeville port of entry, plus $500 million in reimbursements for the state's border-related expenses.
As you read the plan in that letter, will that enable the Guard to open up the border station on its own?
Not on its own. No, there's no statutory authority.
Major General Mick McGuire is a former commander of the Arizona National Guard. He says the Guard's role would be limited to supporting Customs and Border Protection agents.
Screening people, determining their status, any of the rest, we always need somebody from the agency there.
Those Lukeville agents have been diverted to processing the tens of thousands of migrants who have crossed the Arizona border this month south of Tucson.
But you're still going to have to bring those people that you've taken away from Lukeville back to Lukeville to open it up.
And Governor Hobbs will get a close-up look at the border crisis during a trip to the Lukeville area on Saturday. The commander of Arizona's National Guard will be with the governor for a meeting with Customs and Border Protection officials on how the Guard could help. Let's send it back to you.